time about a house I used to live in. So when I was like 6 years old, I moved into a house and I got weird vibes from it as soon as I saw it. Like, it just gave me weird vibes. So I said to my parents, why couldn't we live anywhere else? They said, look at the colour of the house. They only liked it because of the colour of the house. The colour of the house was light blue. I personally hated it. Because, like, who likes light blue on their house? In my opinion, I don't like it. But, like, some people do. And that's okay. Just, like, the inside is always, like, preppy and stuff. Anyway, so at night time, I always used to hear footsteps outside, and I always got weird vibes from it. I usually thought it was my neighbour, like, planting something, but then I checked my time, like, I checked my phone at the time, and it was 3 a.m. I was awake that night trying to put an all-nighter, because, like, I knew I got weird vibes from his house, so I wanted to see what was going on. I tried sleeping, but I couldn't because, like, I went to Budgeons. I had a tenner, 5 to 10 pounds, and I got, like, energy Lucozades, like 2 energy Lucozades, a lot of sweets, and I basically had a candy salad. I called my friends all night because they were doing an all-nighter too, because I told them the idea. We were all calling, and then I heard a bang in my basement. I was like, guys, 1 sec. I was going to go check in the basement, but I didn't want to because, like, basements are always creepy. Then I heard another bang, but, like, it sounded like a rat. I don't think it was though. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just a rat. I don't need to worry. But, like, deep down, I was seriously worrying. But I didn't let my friends know that. I was like, yeah. After the bang, I really tried to get to sleep. But I couldn't because I had so much Lucozade. I asked my mum if she can keep my light on or keep my door open. She said no. At like 3:30, I started to get a bit tired. Just not that tired, so I kept on like jumping up and down, like watching TikToks, playing, doing skincare routine, watching like a movie. I watched the movie until 4:30 a.m. because the movie was like an hour long, and I loved it. And like I survived it. I was like, oh my god, I survived it. I was proud of myself, like, you know, and like, yeah. At 5 a.m., I finally went to sleep, and nothing really happened. Nothing else happened that night. And like, I told my mum about it. She said she's going to get an extinguisher to see if there's any bugs, because she thought they were bugs. And I was like, Mum, they're not bugs. I had like stuff in the attic and outside. And then she was like, oh, there might be the neighbour planting something. And I was like, it was 3 a.m. She was like, oh, good point. And then she was like, oh, we're in the basement, it might be rats. And I was like, what a coincidence. Maybe it might be rats. It wasn't rats. Like, they were bats, literally. But like, still, that creeped me out. I'm not doing an all-nighter ever again in like a light blue house because I always get bad feelings about light blue houses. But then my friend moved into a light blue house. When I was 8, she moved into a light blue house that had beautiful frosted windows, and she loved it. She said nothing wrong with light blue houses today. So, like, what? I don't even get what you're talking about. then she was pulling an all-nighter, and she said, she said she saw something like a rat, and we were on call with her all night, basically. I moved to a different house, so it wasn't in the light blue house. I moved after like a year because my old nanny who lived across the street told me she'd see someone in my bedroom window after I'd leave for school. Yeah, I know. So she was like, oh my god, like, bro, I want to move. I don't like light blue houses anymore. You were so right, mate. Like, I should have listened to you. I'm so sorry. I was like, no need. I did tell you, but it's fine. You'll move soon. She moved when she was like 10. That's like 4 years, but she got used to it. Eventually. She pulled about 5 all-nighters and she had sleepovers with her friends. Nothing really happened, but when she was by herself, stuff happened. That's what me and her bestie was really confused about. She also had a younger sister named Rosie, and she was like 8, so like she also slept in her room. So like they shared a room. So Rosie was on one end, and then my Pookie was on the other end, and they seemed to like it. If it was just her, she'd be terrified. So, like, she asked her mum to share a room with Rosie, and then she was like, her mum was like, go ask Rosie. And then she did, and Rosie said, yes, be my roommate, girlie. Like, literally, she said, girlie. And they pulled an all-nighter since then. But they go to sleep properly now, so they wake up in the morning and, nothing happens, you know? Okay, so she moved when she was 10. Yeah, and also I was there with her the whole time. Like, we had sleepovers non-stop with her sister Rosie. And I forgot to tell you, when I was in that light blue house, I had a trampoline and it was really big. I invited 4 of my friends over because it was my birthday. So I invited Rosie, obviously, Rosie, my Pookie, Angelica, Bella, yeah. And my mum said I can invite one more friend. I invited Kayla, my other class, like biology and stuff. So we pulled an all-nighter. We went Budgeons, but we didn't get energy Lucozade. We did get Lucozade, but it was a different type. It was a sport Lucozade. Because everyone said to me they really wanted Lucozade. So I was like, fine, we can go get Budgeons and we can go and buy some Lucozade. And it was only the 5 of us, so we bought a 4-pack. That was £2 because they were on a sale, and we bought another one. So we had 5. And we bought some popcorn because we were going to watch a movie. Oh my god, that was the perfect night I've ever been in. And she moved out. My best friend moved out and she was way more happier than she was before. This is why I don't like the colour blue and blue houses. Whenever I see blue houses, I literally run away because I hate blue houses now. This is a tip for you. Don't go in blue houses. You kind of have no choice. If you live in a blue house and nothing happens to you, that's great. At least you don't have to live the trauma I did, not gonna lie. I was kind of traumatized that night as well because, the banging and stuff. It's okay, you know? It wasn't that bad. It was just creepy. But the good thing is I survived that night and I'm still here and I'm literally my friend is 10 and I'm 9. And I haven't said my friend's name yet. And I guess you want to know her name is Evie. That sounds like I'm Steve. Her name is Evie. This is a tip for you to stay safe if you're in blue houses, and make sure to not trust anything or anyone. Whatever you see, you're not paranoid. It's true. Anyway, that's enough for today. Bye guys. Hope you liked my video.